Y'all come on in here. Another day, another problem to solve. The problem of the day, clap, clap. I'm just playing.
You watch way too much Sesame Street.
No, guys, like I always mention, this automotive industry is nothing but problem solving day in and day out. I'm not gonna sing. This is a cylinder head. I don't want to put nobody on blast, but I purchased this cylinder head is for this Jeep back here, and I always inspect my parts. And the issue with this is this reluctor wheel right here, this trigger wheel for the cam sensor. It is bent. You probably can see it better this way. If you look straight dead on at it, this is pushed out.
Oh, I
Can you see that on camera? Versus this one, it's nice and straight. So wherever they got this cam from, it probably got dropped in packaging, shipment, or whatever the case may be. And whoever put this together, they wasn't paying attention. Also, the bolt heads is round stripped. That's gonna give me problems right there. It's very rough, especially that one. I can feel it. I have to take this off to get to the head bolts, and I was gonna double check the torque anyway, even if I didn't have to take it off, because I don't trust assemble people. And I think it's even something going on with this. Feels like it's indented.
You missing a button?
Loosen up my buttons, baby. I thought that's what you did there.
No, I did not.
My wife tried to rip off my shirt, guys. I'm just playing. I don't know.
Or are you?
Or am I? But anywho, I'm gonna reject this head. I know what you guys gonna say on the other end. Oh, why don't you just use the other cam off the other head? No. I always tell you, my customers pay good money for this stuff. They deserve new parts, not old parts put on their new parts. I'm not doing that. I just simply reject it. They send me another one, and I start the process over again. That's how I do business here at Alex the Car Doctor. The right way or the highway. I'm just checking to see if they had over torqued it. I'm just pretty much wasting time. My curiosity sometimes gets the best of me. And how I check, for an example, if I tighten this down to 89 inch-pounds and go to loosen it, it should be somewhere around 80 inch-pounds or 89. But for an example, I haven't touched this yet. Let's loosen this one and see what it goes to.
Jesus, well.
181 inch-pounds. So not only is the torque heads boogered up, they over torqued them. They probably just brr, 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 with an impact gun. And yeah, just ridiculous, man. I knew my suspension was right. 150, they just all over the place. That one 188, 180. Jeez, just doubled the torque. Most of them. This is ridiculous. 211. Wow. 180. All right, let me stop playing.
Okay.
Just proves my point. People carelessly putting together stuff.
The man of the hour. No one but Alex can always make it happen. Bring it true.
Thank you, G.
Thank you, G.
I don't see any metal yet. Did you see anything metal? What I'm doing with this one is getting ready to drop the pan for further diagnostics because the engine is just shaking horribly. It's like something has fallen apart inside the engine. This is a hybrid and it's off balance. And I'm not really sure what's going on with it. I haven't seen nothing like this before. I did do a compression test and all the cylinders, everything is even. So I'm like, what else could cause the engine to shake like this? So it's very weird. So I'm just looking deeper into it. I don't see any metal as of right now.
The tamale lady came, so we always shop from her. Well, any small business, anybody that come up and sell something, we try to support them. Yep. Y'all want them in the microwave? Y'all want it now? I'll put it in the microwave. But yeah, we got some tamales for the guys. Not for you.
Holly time. One of my favorites. And Harry.
She makes great tamales, so anytime she pull up, even if we don't want them, I was telling them, we gonna buy.
Mm-hmm. Heaven. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Do it again. Let me see. Oh, that's so cool.
Magic. I've been had this thing for a long time. Like, if any tool in my shop can take employment abuse, it's okay in my book. Probably been dropped.
It seems like you've been using it every video for the last few days.
This is like the most used tool in my shop. It's good for finding missing bolts, getting up in tight spots. Okay, let me give you a rundown on this one because I don't think I have. This is a.
I did.
I did.
Oh no.
Trying to get peanuts out my teeth. It's one of my little snacks I like to eat. So
I did record
if
you
see
talking.
doing funny stuff. That's what I'm doing.
You look good. But I did record you talking about this car before when the oil was draining.
I forgot what I said. I think I found the problem. Now the bottom end looks really good of this engine. I've traced down the problem to a out of balance flywheel. It's got like a dual mass flywheel. You're not gonna see nothing up there, but it's debris down in here. Look like rust. It looks weird. See, can I? Oh, messed up. Okay. These buttons must not work anymore. Yeah, they keep getting stuck. But it's like buildup down in there. And sometimes these be like dual mass flywheels and they have springs and different dampener springs and stuff on them. Not a transmission expert by any means. But if this flywheel is out of balance, it'll definitely do that. And I do see a lot of rust build up down there, like something has came apart and I'm bleeding oil.
I'm gonna say what? Dripping on your head?
Yeah. So I need to take off this transmission to look into the flywheel to see what's going on, because how this system works, I had to look up and see how this hybrid drive work to better understand what's going on with it. You have two motors inside the transmission. You have a traction motor, which is a lot bigger. Then you have a starter generator motor that starts the engine, and it's a generator as well. And when the engine is started, that's where all the harshness come from. But if it's in hybrid mode, maybe I mentioned this before, it's smooth. It just only shakes and cuts up at when the engine is running. When I do go back and forth, I do hear something in the flywheel region. Yeah, so it's like something in there knocking around. I don't supposed to hear that noise. I did remove the spark plug so the engine can turn over easily. But yeah, I've never seen nothing like that. So hopefully I can dig deeper if the customer permits, so I can dissect it and get to the bottom of the problem. But I did have to remove the oil pan, like I mentioned to the customer. I had to remove the oil pan for two reasons: to look at the bottom end, check the bearings, make sure nothing fell apart underneath, and then to get to the flywheel, whether this is the back side, front side, whatever. But unfortunately, I can't stick my camera down in there because the passageways are way too tight. I need the little smallest thin camera head, and I can probably get down in there then. But it had to come off. There's no other inspection hole to stick my camera like on normal cars. This is not normal. This is a hybrid. So that's where I'm at on this one. So I'm gonna go deliver some news to the customer. I am moving in the right direction. I have a feeling. In this business, sometimes you have to go off of gut feeling and the mechanical knowledge that you gathered throughout the years. So that's what I'm doing with this particular one right here. Remember the Jeep from yesterday? This one came all the way down from North Carolina.
Go ahead and say North Crack-a-Lackin'. You want to.
Yeah, I do. North Crack-a-Lackin'. For me to take a look at her Jeep. The problem that I first noticed, it had a fuel leak. And somebody in the comments said it's never that simple. And I was thinking, I was like, man, I had a feeling, but I didn't want to jinx it. I was like, please don't let it be head issues. It's head issues, unfortunately. Either the fuel leakage issue caused it, because she did tell me that she probably rolled around with a leaking fuel injector, low fuel pressure, well, leaking fuel injector on that cylinder for up to 6 months. That could potentially cause damage, or the notorious left side cylinder head failure, manufacturer defect. I don't know which one caused it. My money is on the fuel injector. This engine does have 180,000 miles. So I did a compression check on cylinder number 2, pumping out no more than 50 PSI, cranking over. So we got a cylinder head from earlier. That's the cylinder head I was showing you from earlier. And I just keep having part defects, I guess. Like, the people at the part stores are not doing their job. Did you get me busting them loose to see the torque?
Yeah, they saw it.
Man, the doggone torque specs for the cam caps are 89 inch-pounds. Some of them was like breaking loose was 200 inch-pounds upward, and the average is 180. Just ridiculous.
I'm sure everybody, every time you raise your hands, your shirt open. Show us what your shirt says.
I would make a good OnlyFans guy.
Yes, you do. I like it. I'm gonna get some dollars for you. Show us what your shirt says.
Wait a minute, man. I'll show my goodies. Gotta go slow.
Because you know what the problem is, guys? Dad, because
Bam.
I love it.
Let me stop. Got another ticker, good people. I'm gonna let you listen to it in a bit. But let me check the notorious oil cooler first. Ooh, it's bright out here. Looks very dry. I don't think she had any issues out of this oil cooler. Very dry. Okay. Let's crank it up, have a listen, and I'm gonna check motor mounts as well, because these engines go through motor mounts like it's no tomorrow, it seems like. Yep, motor mounts are shot. So
At least it's a Chrysler 300 and not a Charger, Challenger, or Durango.
same thing. This is just a Charger with the Chrysler logo on it, but same thing. So this patient is definitely gonna need some rockers. I like to call them lifter jobs because that's the way the people relate to this sort of thing. So we're gonna say lifter jobs for simplicity, and motor mounts, and maybe a cam or two or none. We would never know until I get that valve cover pulled off and inspect more. But
This is a car shield claim, so I need to go
gosh.
write this up.
so yeah, we'll keep you posted on this one because car shield can be a little at times. We'll let you guys know definitely need a valve cover, but that's part of the job. It is seeping, but that's part of the rocker lifter job. Okay, cool.
I actually have one question.
Where my sunglasses at? I don't know.
No. When you gonna get to my cars? I have like 5 or 6 for sale cars.
You don't have no
Here's
cars.
one. There's one. When do I get to get in line? Car doctor.
They're not your personal cars, so I don't care about them as of right now.
You know what? I'm about to fire this mechanic. Find me another one.
Look, you know the problem. It's like I'm pretty much understaffed, and I don't know. I'm trying to keep up with customer cars.
Fix. There's another one. That's
That-
3.
that's
we
pre-
just
That's pre-sold. And
we just showed 3. You got 4 right there inside your shop.
the Jetta. You missed the Jetta.
Fix my car, man. Or Martin a bad review.
That's fine. Can't please everybody. Let time get away from me. It's actually quitting time. But I still got a lot of stuff to finish up. Like this Maserati, I'm diagnosing a low boost code on this particular one, so I got to run some more tests.
A lot of people don't know that this is just what's special about this?
That is just twin turbocharged Fiat stuff.
Are you
Unless you
biased?
I don't like Maserati. Now, I recently discovered Maserati have an engine that was produced by Ferrari. I would buy that one because it's Ferrari drivetrain. But other than that, the V6, they sound pretty good. But I don't care about Maserati. I never did. Just a hopped up 300, if you let me tell it. What displacement is this? Where's the sticker? They got the information on it. I guess this is it. Oh, that's a weird sticker. I don't even know what displacement the engine size is. But I don't know. Moving on. We did get the engine out of the Ford Explorer.
Our guy's back.
Yes.
We
So,
miss him.
We're getting some stuff.
He's
done.
over there. He doing just fine.
Yeah. You feeling better, Raphael? Huh?
Are you feeling better? Awesome.
So, no more stomach issues for him. My last patient that I diagnosed off camera, I just wanted to bring you guys up to speed on it, is this 05 Sierra, GMC Sierra. I feel bad for the guy. He thought he got a good deal on it, but as I was telling him, sometimes you have to look what you're gonna spend on the truck. Let's say you spent $4,000 on this truck, and you know it needs some little knick-knack stuff, but let's say the same year, same make and model, lower mileage, mint condition, nothing wrong with it, is $6,000. Sometimes it's worth just paying the extra $2,000 for a lot lower mileage truck versus having a project that you have to pay a mechanic to fix. If you didn't have to pay no one, yeah, it'll come out on top, but that's not the case with this one. This one got some emission related codes, oxygen sensor downstream bank 2. In the valley there's NOx sensors and they always corrode and get rusted.
I'm sorry. A movie trailer started playing.
They always get rusted. What else? Steering gearbox loose, tune up. Oh man, there's so much other things that it lost me right now.
All right. Service writer.
What's going on, kid? This truck has 250,000 miles on it. Let me verify that. Yep, 250,000 miles. This truck has been drugged through the ringer, in my opinion. I'm gonna show you guys a trick in a little bit. But anytime you're looking at any type of vehicle, always go to the door, look at the VIN, the last 4 of the VIN, 0546. Then go to the dashboard, look at the last 4, 3852. So that's a new door. So this let me know this whole side has just been wrecked really bad. Look at the paint blending right here. Just now the little trick I'm gonna show you, I learned this from someone, I can't remember, but you take a magnet, the body looks real good, and you just take the magnet and look to see if it doesn't stick. So everything's sticking up here, but let's go back to this, I don't know, quarter panel. Sticking. Let's see. Starting to give a little weak. Not sticking at all. That means this side is filled with bundo. It's not even gonna hold like this. Let's see. See how that hold? It just falls down to where it can stick again. So this is all filled with bundo. So it's not good. It's just a little trick. A lot of people do that. Body experts will do this to find big bundo clumps. But guys, yeah, really got to be careful buying cars out here. But I'm gonna leave you on that note. It's closing time, like I mentioned before. I hope you enjoyed this follow along today. If you did, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Alex the Car Doctor out. See you guys on the next one.